Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome back to Wind Waker, and we have to round up some truant school kids. We'll be finding out about joy pendants soon enough, I think, but we can also learn about the Picto boxes. Yeah! Yo, bud, you got a problem with us killer bees? Huh? Do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again. Is it? You came here to give us a talking to because Mrs. Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of 4 the killer bees. Do you think we'd listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, bud, if you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? Do you want to challenge us? I'll take you on. Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. Gladiatorial combat. Fight to the death. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island, so look for us around the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all 4 of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Ready? Go! And off they go. So, we have to find them and bring them back. Is there one up here? This is fairly important as well. We'll get to this in due course. There is not one up here. So if the wind is going the right way, we can use that to our advantage. And I just broke my knees. Ow. Oh, there's a crunching sound. That's not good. Ow, my knees. So we'll have to look everywhere for the kids. One of them is in a tree, I think. It's been a little while, so... Oh, hang on. Overshot! And I did my knees again. Ow. Ow, the pain. Oh man, I'm gonna have the knees of an 80-year-old. Poor Link. I have injured him quite a bit. Hang on, one of them hides behind the headstone, don't they? You, small child! And he's broken his... What is it with people and breaking their legs on this island? Tally-ho! Nice landing. Oh, can I throw the pig at him? I mean, he's already got a face like one. This kid's surprisingly fast. And he makes very sharp turns on top of that. Alright, that's it. It's time for the sword. Yeah, you got me! Yep, bringing the sword out is certainly useful. Go away! Oh, there you are. Man, everybody tries to wreck their knees on this island. Clear off! I will stab you. Oh, the camera. Oh, whoop. I've got to fight the camera and chase the kid. That's great. You really have to use your ability to roll to your advantage. How do they make such sharp turns? Oh, he's gone up the bloody ramp, hasn't he? Oh, I hate children. Where is the little... There's the little toe rag. Right, don't make me get the sword out, kid. I will hand out corporal punishment. Wait, hang on, I had you. Blighter, come back here. God, hurting cats is easier than this. Yeah, you got me. I will smack you with the flat of my sword. It's a little tedious, but it does unlock the Joy Pendant quest. There are probably lots of side quests I don't really remember about this game. So I'm going to have to do a lot of careful checking. Now, I'm pretty sure there was a kid up here. Problem is, they let... Like, you've got him cornered and Link just stands there and... Why do they all injure their knees? Like, at least I stick the landing. Mostly. Got him. Thank you for being nice to me. Now, where is the other one? There's one more. I know they're hiding around town somewhere. Were they in one of the trees here? Around... No, I checked around there. But not near Zanari's shop. Not there. Behind the bomb shop, I think that's it. Alright. You're looking for a sail? I have no idea where you'd find one. Do I look like a sailor to you? Look, I'm feeling down right now, so shove off, will you? Drop anchor elsewhere. You're helpful. Right, let's see. There's a few people hanging around. Got to be behind the... I'm pretty sure it's behind the bomb shop. I just hope that irritating guy doesn't chase me, because every time you go somewhere, he will chase you and hassle you about getting his daughter back. And he doesn't even pay you. At least I think he's behind the bomb shop. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've done this, so I'm getting a little irritated with hide and seek. Whoa, that was... There you are! And yeah, all of them seem fascinated with injuring their knees. And they are surprisingly good runners for children with broken knees. They're always just that little bit faster than you, which is really, really annoying. They can also turn on a dime. Link can't turn quite as fast. Wait, get out of... Get out of my way. No. Right, fine. If I give you some money, will you go away? Jars hidden in the grass clumps around the town. I will. Right, where is that obnoxious... Gotcha. And there we go. We have finally brought them down. Ah! Can't believe it. You found all four of us and you caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch, Killer Bees. Guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anyone. And to reward your hide-and-seeking skills, here, take this, bud. Whoa, heart piece, nice. I thought I was going to get a joy pendant. Oh, this is our favorite possession, but you've proven that you're worthy. To our Bud, the hide-and-seek master. Oh, and one more thing. We need you to apologize for Mrs. Marie for us, alright? We're counting on you, Bud. Suppose they gotta save some face. Well, let's pop on in. Let's see what we get. What can I do for you on this fine day? You did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are a dear. You filled me with joy. I have to reward you, so here's a little spare change. Well, it would be useful. Except my wallet's maxed. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. So, okay, so do we find out about joy pendants later on? When it comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. Someday, dear, you will grow up to be a fine young man and your name will go down in history. That's what I think, dear. Alright, so we don't find out about joy pendants now. But when you take a joy pendant from a bokoblin, then you can give them to Mrs. Marie for certain items. There's a side quest involving it. Oh, maybe this might be the trigger for it. Huh, sounds like you apologized to Teach for us. Good old Mrs. Marie. And speaking of, Bud, did you know it's going to be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon? Boss, think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid, we're the killer bees, we ain't no Teach's pets. Yeah, but Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. What's she into these days? Why don't you call them joy pendants? Really? Where do you find them? Are they just lying around? If we could just find some, we could give them to Teach as a present and she'd be all happy. Hey, now that I think about it, when I was climbing trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light on top of some tree in town. Where is that? Maybe that's one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, it's crazy talk. So, we can now try and find a joy pendant, assuming we're not being... I think it's near the start. Assuming when... Please stop swarming. I suppose that's why they're the killer bees, because they swarm you endlessly. Whoa! I nearly went out to sea. Okay, that's not it. We're gonna get to you and your sail soon. This one? Nope. Well, I'll keep giving myself a concussion until I can actually find out what's going on. Oh, it's the one with the demented old man, isn't it? Go away! It's not... Alright, so it's not that one. It's the one near the bomb shop? Go away! There it is. Rightio, we got the joy pendant, so now we can go back and talk to the killer bees. Yo, Bud, looks like you found yourself a joy pendant. Solid work. Where did you come from? Actually, I gotta admit, we hid that thing up in the tree. We thought you might find it. Listen up, it's gonna be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon. We were thinking of giving her a present, so it was good that we finally got our hands on that thing. But we can't go on around giving presents to people. No way, that just doesn't fit the killer bee style. Come on, Bud. Can't you give it to Teach for us? Can't you? And it's not like we could ask just anybody to do it for us, neither. It's gotta be someone reliable who can keep a secret. You're the only one we could ask, Bud. Alright, well, I suppose I can do that. Well, yeah, they're not so bad. Kids will be kids and all that. Suppose you might as well have fun with life while it lasts, because eventually you have to grow up and do all those irritating adult things. It's actually kind of depressing, really. Hey there, boy! Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just set it to your buttons and use that button to put it in the post box. It's just that easy. Before long, the Rito postman will come to deliver it to whomever you've sent it to. He's a hard-working fellow, I tell you. So, these ladies, what do they have to say? She is so saucy, isn't she? I can't believe she's a schoolteacher. Rumour has it she has mountains of tacky pendants and earrings. It's as if she loves nothing in the world more than jewellery. Huh? Now, just what are you doing? Were you listening to us, you little scamp? You listen, young man, I haven't seen you around, so I guess you're new to Windfall. But don't you know it's bad to eavesdrop on conversations meant only for adult ears? We're discussing very, very important topics that kids just wouldn't understand. You're far too young to be listening to us, young man, so shoo. You're a couple of gossiping old bats. Sir, what do you have to say? People from all over the world seem to gather here on Windfall Island, all hoping to become successful merchants. I suppose you could say that this is the island where people and money come together. But you know what? Money is important, sure, but don't you think people need to open their hearts a little more than their wallets? I've been kicking around this crazy world for a long time, and I've learned to stop and sniff the flowers along the way. Well, that's a pretty good approach. The fact that so many people do have such a love of money is a right royal pain in the butt and a cause of many a malady throughout the world. If I'm going to be brutally honest, it really sucks. Any measure people can take to try and make as much money as possible while making other people's lives miserable seems to be the way to go. Alright, so let's talk. We need this, don't we? My dear, that's a joy pendant! To tell you the truth, I love jewellery above all else, and that is extremely rare and hard to come by. It's the hottest thing around here. Oh my, yes, I will happily take a single one from you. Oh no, I insist, only one. To tell you the truth, I'd actually like about 20 of them, but that would probably only happen in my wildest of dreams. You know, I've been a teacher here for a long time. It's tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this, dear. Those little sweeties. I'm so joyful, it's the best birthday present I could ask for. I suppose I ought to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. Well, more money. Which we don't need, but don't tell her that. And if you see those boys again, tell them I say hello. Alrighty, so now we've activated the Joy Pendant side quest. If we collect 20 of those, we can return to Mrs. Marie and we'll get something. Keep the Picto box here. And if we go over here, this is our photography studio. We can learn about the Picto box side quest. There's actually a lot to do, and I'm doing a lot of nothing, in a sense. Hello, sir.
Why, young sir, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine picto box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of picto box lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you.
So, we've got a pretty impressive place. There's a whole lot of film development equipment. Lenzo's got some pretty neat duds. Lenzo is the guy's name. I'm not going to smash his pots. So, up here is a beautiful gallery. Some pretty impressive photos. All in a sort of a Game Boy Color style.
Ho 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 ho! Aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion, think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir.
So we have...
What is this a pictograph of, you ask? Well, those are creatures called choo-choos. They are said to have medicinal properties. So they are most important resource and treasured by sailors the world over. Why, there is even said to be an extremely rare species of them known as the blue choo-choo. It is only under very unusual circumstances that they are ever sighted. You would be most lucky to ever come across one, young sir.
My voice.
This is a pretty nice pictograph. This one is of a tiny rock island resting far out in the sea southeast of here. Isn't it nice? There was a very dignified butler standing before the door and I snapped his photo without even thinking. That aside, I am certain this is someone's private cabana. This is an incredible pictograph. I saw this strange platform rising up out of the sea, seeming to claw at the sky. Makes for an even stranger silhouette. I wonder if such things still remain out there on the high seas, lonely on the waves. If only I had the chance, I would love to see these things once again. Hey, it's home. This is a pictograph of a place I once visited. Isn't it a finely snapped shot? I took it in my younger days. It is outside Ireland. It is the most delightful of fishing villages, innocent and rich with nature's bounty. It was there I met a beautiful young lass. Although I suppose she is probably not as young as she used to be these days. What kind of pictograph is this, you ask? One ill-fated day, misfortune befell me and my boat was destroyed. Clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves. That's when I saw this monstrosity. This foul ship veiled in mist and fading in and out of sight like something of another world. Yes, my young sir, 'tis none other than the ghost ship. The rumours I've heard tell of a man who researched the reaches of the sea where the ghost ship faded in and out of sight, and that he drew a map of its movements. But it is said that as soon as the man had finished drawing the lines of that cursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Chilling. Truly chilling. Now, if one were able to find that map, then it might be possible to sneak onto the ghost ship and get the treasure that is said to lurk within its hull. Ow. Not a bad pictograph, Is that not a rather mysterious statue? The statue's home is on one of the Triangle Islands. It lies due south of here. There are a total of 3 Triangle Islands, the Northern, the Southern, and the Eastern Triangle Islands. Each of them has a statue such as this standing on its shores. This pictograph chills me to the bone. The Forsaken Fortress. This place lies to the northwest of our fair isle, but it has been enveloped in filthy dark clouds of late. What are we to do against the silent evil that lingers there? If you value your life, young sir, then at the very least you should stay as far from that place as you possibly can. It feels as if evil that is not of this world lies in wait there, biding its time. So, now we've got the Picto box side quests set up. We've met Lenzo, I've heard my voice again. And we should really get a sail. Though, can I do the cannonball game? Can I talk to one of the more iconic characters in the game? I think this is it. A fairly iconic minor character anyway. Maybe iconic's the wrong word, but... Ah, Salvatore! Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You wanna play or what? Yeah, okay then, ahem. Welcome to the fleet. I am the great Admiral Dolvalski. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, red alert, all hands on deck. Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. What? Where? Ah. Oh, I see the fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups, a large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must go 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Use the control stick to move the cursor and press A to fire a cannon blast. May your aim be true. That is all. That is all the instruction you need. Is that clear, sailor? Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight us bravely.
Splish. Splish.
Ah, that's so good.
Splish! Splish! Kaboom! 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 Splish! Kaboom!
Well, there's one.
Splish! 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 Splish!
Wow, I'm not a good shot.
Splish!
Where do I want to go?
Splish!
Of course, a lot of it is guesswork.
Splish! Kaboom! Splish! 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 Kaboom!
Bad news, Sil. The enemies have retreated or something. It's 10 rupees for a game for kids. Wanna try again? Alright, let's try again. Who beat the high score too? Excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. We are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor.
Hooray! Hooray! Yay! Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor! Please take this piece of heart as a sign of our gratitude. You're so great! Salvatore is so much fun. Just how bored he can seem most of the time, and then he just hams it up spectacularly.
Whoa, wait a sec. 19? Hey, that's a new record. So, you get this too.
Oh, treasure chart! Nice! Nice, nice.
So, thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me. And, don't forget your umbrella for nothing on your way out the door.
Salvatore is just... It's a really interesting contrast how listless he can be. And then just how chaotic it all gets with his hamminess and his willingness to be entertaining. Alright, so let's finally... We're 5 episodes in and we're only now getting ready to set sail. Sir, my story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I travelled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveller as well. Oh yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you. I wish to open a business here in town, so I am in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound? We'll buy it. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master, as I promised, please, take that. There we are, we got a boat sail. So, we get a bit of instruction on that. You have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such. Okay, we can pop up here. And then we should probably go back to the ship. Probably wondering where we got to. Alright, we can scurry up here. Welcome! Oh my, you're a very small customer, aren't you? Well, that's fine, of course. You just feel free to look around. Well, it looks like a nice little establishment.
Lately, I've been hearing that monsters from the Forsaken Fortress have been going around kidnapping girls with long ears. I can believe it. After all, 2 girls from Windfall have already been kidnapped. Poor Maggie and Milla. It just breaks my heart to think about those 2. Both of their fathers are desperate to find anyone who can rescue their poor little girls. What kind of world has this become? So much fear and suffering.
So we can visit Maggie's We've seen Maggie's father, but we can meet Milla's father as well, if I don't get stuck on a post. Alright, so this one's going to be a longer one as we wrap up some things in Windfall. Just sort of pottering around. If we go in here, then we will be able to meet Milla's father. Unfortunately, Milla did not receive any divine protection. Oh wait, you're upstairs, aren't you? This is the auction. Don't break those! If you go around being your usual kleptomaniac hero, you'll have to pay for them. So, Milla's father is up the top, you can talk to him. And here you can go in and buy Choo Choo Potion from Doc Bandham. But we don't have a bottle, so we can't do anything about that. That doesn't look very encouraging, does it? The sign, that is. Well, I'll talk to this person out here, and then we'll make our way back to the boat.
You know, laddie, if I had to give myself a title, it would be a know-it-all sailor. I'm wise, learned, experienced. Go ahead. Ask me anything you want to know about the sea. I know it sounds kind of odd for me to say this about myself, but you should know that my mood changes with the wind. I'm a whirlwind of emotion, laddie. Aye! But don't let that stop you from asking me anything you want to know. Ask away.
Do you tell us anything?
So the wind blows east, does it, laddie? Have you seen the mountain far to the east of this island? The volcanic isle that spews molten lava? Oh, not a nice place. Legend tells of a powerful treasure that lies waiting for one who can brave the very bowels of the earth and lay claim to it. Aye, that tale's famous amongst us sailors. That treasure, if the rumor isn't true, it can turn you into a titan. Aye, it bestows so much strength upon you can lift stones the size of small islands, laddie.
So, it looks like he's going to give us a bit of a guide. But there we go. Whew! Not a bad first session. Next time we return... Hey, did they tell us... Next time we return, we'll be heading out and setting sail on our boat. Let's set that there. And let's... just take it easy for a while. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.